Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 with Sampdoria. We are now into March and we are still somehow in the hunt for a Champions League spot, and we have kind of turned things around from the shambolic last episode that we've just had. So, since the last episode, we have played two further matches. We started off with a 1-0 victory against Parma, Gianluca Gaetano with the only goal of the game here, and then a 2-1 victory away from home against Atalanta, Leonidas Sturgeon and Hannibal Mejbri also getting on the score sheet. It does mean, as I mentioned, we are still in a hunt for a Champions League spot. Somehow, we are starting to fall away from table-topping Inter Milan, and I guess Lazio, but Fiorentina are most definitely a team that we can keep. Basically, we can keep up to speed with, I think. I was going to say we can possibly overtake. I think let's just try and keep up with them for now. Today then, we are going to hopefully start off with a nice easy 3 points up against Benevento. They were a team that we did actually draw with earlier on in the season because we just could not find the back of the net. And then later on, it is going to be a big match up against current 5th place side AC Milan. So that is going to be a huge one. So it's quite a big episode today with a total of 6 matches being played. And without further ado, let's jump in to the Benevento game. We are on fair form. I'm not quite sure why. I'd say we're probably more inconsistent than fair. We have just come off the back of obviously the 3 straight defeats, but they are against 3 very good sides in the league. Hopefully, against Benevento, this should be a nice easy 3 points. The starting lineup then for the Benevento game. We're going for the slightly more attacking formation. It's going to be Hut Wagner in goal, Berezinski and Muru as the fullbacks. Sturgeon and Foyth will be the central defenders today. Our usual central defender, what's his name? I've already forgotten it. Vallejo, there you go. That guy, he's currently 1 yellow card away from a suspension. We have Bologna up next, and I'd rather actually try and play him in that one because I suspect he's going to get booked in this game. Linetti and Bazur will be the 2 central midfielders with Bernardeschi, Mejbri, Gaetano and Manolo Gabbiadini as the front 4. They've got Morten Thorsby, who is a former Sampdoria player. Have they got anybody else that we recognise? I feel like they do, but I can't quite see any names there. Right, I'm hoping for a nice convincing victory. It should be a nice convincing victory. Benevento are not one of the better sides in the league. I think they're not in the relegation zone, but they are literally just like 2 or 3 points sat above it at the moment. Bazur, the new January signing, plays the ball across. Nicola Muru. Now, Gianluca Gaetano back to Muru once again. Is he going to get past his man? Has to stop and plays it inside to Carol Linetti. Runs forward, back to Mejbri, tries to find Bernardeschi. That's a great ball. Bernardeschi back to Bazur. Now, Berezinski, the right back, crosses the ball in. Gaetano doesn't win the header. Linetti can control it ahead of Thorsby. Muru gets into the penalty area. What a shocking effort that was from the left back. Still 0-0. 21 minutes now on the clock. Benevento with the ball, plays it upfield. Insigne with it. He's been tackled by Nicola Muru, and now he can just break through the middle, running directly towards the goal. Does the left back. It's a weird thing for a left back to be doing, but he's doing it anyway. Mejbri across to Muru again, needs some support. Mejbri gets it back now. Manolo Gabbiadini, Mejbri again. Gaetano, Muru's making a great run. If anybody wants to pick him out, would be a lovely time to do it. Or try going the other way. Oh no. No, Craggle is running free with the ball. He's gone. He's actually been held up. Bernardeschi's nicked it off him. Or is it Mejbri? Either one. They've both got the ball. Mejbri down that right-hand side needs an option in the middle. He's only got one. Bernardeschi edge of the penalty area. Back to Mejbri. Back to Bazur. Now Carol Linetti. Somebody needs to pull the trigger. Linetti does, but it dinks over the bar. Still 0-0. We've had 4 chances in 25 minutes, and neither of them, or none of them, have been any good. Mejbri with a free kick on the left. It's Bernardeschi's headed effort is tipped over the bar by the goalkeeper. So Bernardeschi is going to go over to take the corner with his left foot on the right-hand side. Going for an in-swinger. Berezinski tries to win the header, can't manage it. Now Gaetano has the ball on the left. Is he going to cross it or is he going to go for a shot? Does cross it. Doesn't manage to find Bernardeschi. But Berezinski now has the ball. He's tried to cross it, kicks it straight into the first man. This is going to be a frustrating game, and I can see this being a 0-0 draw. There is another highlight, seconds after the previous one. It's a free kick. Who's taking it? Bernardeschi, edge of the area, goes for a curling effort. The goalkeeper really didn't need to get a hand on that, but he did anyway. We've won a corner. Bernardeschi obviously goes over to take it once again. Goes for a curling effort towards the back. It's a header clear. Mejbri collects though. Now Gaetano. He's going to have to go backwards to Sturgeon. The highlight does end. They are just stopping everything. We can't get past their defence. So we're going to try shoot on sight. Just start pulling the trigger as often as possible. Gaetano's on a 6.4. And at half-time, it is 0-0. We are just being held up. Literally, we just can't get past them. So they're getting an angry team talk, as you can just casually see me doing there. And Gaetano will be coming off. We're going to do Marius Wolf. Swap you two over. Swap you two back. Wolf, you can play on the left. You can have a chance. Nothing's happening, is it? It's going to be another draw against a side that we really should be beating. It's not the best pass from Linetti, and now Benevento have possibly a chance to get the ball at least over the halfway line, because they've barely managed to do that all game. Linetti wins the ball from Sturgiu's header, back to Nicola Muru. Sturgiu once again, Muru to Wolf, the substitution. He's going to run into the centre circle, across now to the right-hand side, where he's a lot more comfortable with the ball by the looks of it. He's been tackled. He's still going. This is the left winger on the right-hand side, loses out. And now Craggle has the ball for Benevento. Lovely flick there. And they can now get the ball just inside to our half. Viola holds up play, pings it across. Wolf heads down though. Medjbury back to Marius Wolf. Something needs to happen in this game. Medjbury with it. Tries to go round his man instead. Passes it to Berezinski. 3 in the box, maybe? Bazua to Bernadeschi. Back to Berezinski, please. Or Bazua, he's gone for an effort. And Rashaldi, sure. Bazua gets his first ever goal for the club. And that's why I said, just take some shots. Don't try and work the ball into the box. Just absolutely waffle it when you get the chance. I'm really struggling to speak at the moment. It's not a good time to be recording a video. Right, let's do ourselves another substitution. Gabbiadini will be coming off. We're going to bring on Araujo, who obviously we signed during the January transfer window. I just want him to score a goal. He's not our best striker. He's not even our second best striker, but he's our striker. He scored a goal. Wonderful. I wasn't even commentating. He scored. Henrique Araujo scores his first ever goal for Sampdoria. Berezinski with the assist. We are now going to hopefully just slowly dismantle Benevento and beat them 4 or 5-0. Craggle with a free kick. Benevento actually with a chance. They've had one shot. They've had one shot and scored it. Not even one shot on target, one shot, and they've scored it. Federico Di Francesco with the goal. I mean, there's still plenty of time for them to get back into this game as well. Into the final 15. I'm going to give them a get creative, because I really do want to get another goal, because basically, the fact that they are just one goal behind us does concern me. What are we going to do subs-wise? I want to bring off Wolf, but Wolf's not been on for too long. We need to do a change. Linetti off. There we go. Robbie Mudd will be coming on. I know there is a highlight. Muru has the ball. Edge of the area. Tried to cross it in, apparently. Insigne can now break. Linetti doesn't manage to get there. This is a counter-attack, and this is a goal, isn't it? Mello gets past his defender. He's been pushed out wide. Berezinski with a wonderful tackle from the right back. Muru nicks the ball away. Can't quite get it away far enough. And Craggle's effort just goes over the bar. We're gonna draw this. We are gonna actually draw this game. I can feel it. We've got 5 minutes plus injury time. Nicola Muru with the throw to Medjbury, the Manchester United loanee. Plays it on the ground to Wolf. Edge of the area, places it into the far corner. It's 3-1. Hopefully that puts us out of sight. But I'm not particularly confident, because last time we scored, they basically just went up the other end and scored an equaliser. Or not an equaliser. They scored a goal. Into the final 4 minutes of injury time. Nothing is happening. Nothing does happen. It is a 3-1 victory in the end. We got lucky. I mean, we were dominant. Absolutely dominant. But the fact that we just could not score a goal until the 57th minute is a little bit of a worry. I'm going to give them that was a bit of a let-off. This could be a risky business. A risky business indeed it was. Fix it? No? Okay. I shouldn't ever do team talks. Well, that victory means that we obviously stay in 4th place. Fiorentina, what did they do? What did they do? Did they even play? Yes, they did. They played Genoa. They beat them 3-1, so they won their game. Inter Milan and Lazio. Those are the next ones. Lazio won. Inter Milan also... Why can I not see teams? Inter Milan lost to Atalanta. So Inter, we can now kind of catch a little bit. 56 points. We're just 6 points behind the top 2 sides in the league. But I think we've lost to both of them. So we need to get 7 more points, don't we? Up next, it's going to be AC Milan. But in between that, we have to play Bologna, Verona, Roma and Genoa. 4 big matches. Let's say we beat Bologna. We can beat Verona. Probably lose to Roma because we always do that. And maybe a draw against Genoa. Or a draw against Bologna. And I want 7 points. 7 points from those 4 games. It is now another day for me, but we have still managed to play those 4 further matches in between the Benevento and AC Milan matches, and we have picked up 6 points. I said I wanted 7, we've got 6. We've gone undefeated, we probably should have got more. We started off with a 2-2 draw against Bologna, and we conceded a Musa Barrow goal in the 93rd minute. It should have been a victory. This one should have been 3 points. Marius Wolf and Gaetano with the goals. Against Verona, we just about managed to win this one 1-0. Marius Wolf on the score sheets. Here, we stole a point in this one. We didn't deserve it, but we managed to get something. Manolo Gabbiadini scoring a goal, but then a late Edin Dzeko penalty giving Roma a solitary point. And against Genoa, we absolutely battered them, just couldn't score a goal. Drawing 1-1, Sturgeon scoring a 90th minute equaliser to keep us on winning, not winning, non-defeating, non-losing, those are words, non-losing ways. We are still up the right end of the table, but this is worryingly close. Absolutely worryingly close. We are just 2 points behind AC Milan, so if we beat them in this next match, then we will we will definitely move up into third place because we'll have more points than them. If we lose, we have the possibility of dropping all the way down to 8th place. I know it's probably unlikely, but we could drop all the way down to 8th place because pretty sure we've lost to Cagliari. We have. We've also lost to Juve. We've also lost to Fiorentina. And we've also lost to Napoli. We've literally lost to all 4 of those teams. So one defeat here could see us drop all the way down to 8th place from 4th after 31 games. That's ridiculous. And without further ado, let's play this one game then. I've not got a good feeling about this. I've really not got a good feeling about it. The starting lineup then for the return match against AC Milan. Ordero is actually in goal for AC Milan. He's done ridiculous, by the way. Absolutely ridiculous. Something like 17 clean sheets in 30 starts. It's a lot of clean sheets. I don't think we've kept that many all season. Hut Wagner will be our goalkeeper. Berezinski and Muru as the fullback. Sturgeon and Vallejo in the middle of the defence. Bazua and Mejbri will be the central midfielders with Manolo Gabbiadini moving out to that inside forward position on the right. It's going to be... Is it Federico? It is Federico, isn't it? F Bernardeschi on the left-hand side. Gianluca Gaetano will be just behind the striker of Fite up. We are not scoring as many goals as I'd like. I think I probably need to do a little tweak before we kick off the match. I've just realised we've kicked off the match. Right, what we need to do, just shoot. Just to have as many shots as you can possibly get away with. It's AC Milan. I guess we have to be hoping for, at worst, a draw. A victory would be obviously the best situation. A draw wouldn't be bad. Benevento are beating Napoli and it's Morton bloody Thorsby who scored. Conte's gone into the area. He was already in the area. He's a defender. He's pushed over Bernardeschi and we've got ourselves a penalty after just 6 minutes. It is going to be Manolo Gabbiadini stepping up to take it against his former teammate Emil Ordero. And Ordero, of course, he makes a save against his former strike partner. Strike partner? Teammate. I couldn't speak properly yesterday and apparently I still can't do it today. Bernardeschi with the corner towards the middle. Otamendi easily heads the ball clear. Vite Arp better be getting that. Why is Arp the one chasing back for that ball? The striker is in completely out of position. Still has it though. Mejbri to Berezinski. Mejbri would like the ball back. So does Gaetano. Mejbri and Gaetano pass in. I think Berezinski's made a run if Mejbri wants to actually pass to him. Bazua. He's gone back to Vallejo. This come from a corner, didn't it? Mejbri, Berezinski, Fite Arp's in the penalty area, doesn't manage to get the ball. Muru's going to collect it. We need some numbers in the box. Crosses in. It's an awful cross from Muru. Mejbri will collect it. This is all from the penalty, actually, isn't it? This is all from the penalty. Berezinski on the right-hand side. If he can get his cross away, he tries, hits the first man. Lozano with the ball now. He's gone the wrong way, which is probably good for us. Bernardeschi collects. He's gone for an absolute rocket, but it is just over the bar. Nearly 8 minutes on the clock, and probably 3 of those minutes have been highlights. Corner to be taken by Bernardeschi on the right-hand side with his left peg towards Sturgeon at the back. Otamendi with the header. Gabbiadini, who's probably on a low rating at the moment because he's missed the penalty, gets past 2 tackles, almost gets past a third. How have we not scored? How have we not scored? Come on, get the ball back in the area. We hit the post, twice there? Berezinski controls it on the right, plays it back to Gaetano. Berezinski wants, no he doesn't. Mejbri goes for a long-range effort. Ordero gets a strong hand to that one. It's a corner once again. It's going to be Bernardeschi on the left-hand side this time to take the corner, I assume. It is. It's always Bernardeschi. Towards the front post, Sturgeon doesn't win the header. Bazua does. Vallejo goes for a little flicked header as well. It's over the bar. It is all Sampdoria, and it's all Emil Ordero, isn't it? It's a free kick now for Milan. Gomez, it's Caldara at the back post. Their first chance on goal, and they bloody scored. And with that goal, Fiorentina and Cagliari jumped straight ahead of us because they've beaten us twice. That's the only reason. We've dropped down. There we go. We've dropped down to 7th now. Gomez, Caldara's there once again. It's 2-0. They've had 2 shots and scored them both. What has happened here? Caldara has scored twice Like, he's a centre-back, he scored twice. Ordero's on a 7.8 because he saved 11 shots and one of them's a penalty. Gomez with a corner for Milan. Caldara's now on a hat-trick. Unas's effort goes over the bar. Milan, I was going to say Milan are starting to come back into this. They've scored twice. They're definitely in this game. And we are 2-0 down at half-time. Gabbiadini's missed penalty. I mean, we're not playing badly, are we? We're not playing bad. We just can't seem to score a goal. Gabbiadini has to come off because he's on a 6.0. It's going to be Marius Wolf coming on. And there's nothing else to change. Except we're not playing badly. We're just not scoring goals. 2 minutes into the second half, Milan have the ball into the penalty area. Murray, what are you doing? Does eventually clear the ball. Not the best clearance. It's straight to Unas, who goes back to Conti. Conti goes all the way back to Emil Ordero, who's got Fite up closing him down. Ordero outside of his penalty area. Forward. Finds Otamendi. If we can nick the ball away, we have a chance. Instead, Lozano now has it for Milan. Runs down the left-hand side. Mejbri tries to win the ball. Gaetano manages to get it away to Wolf. Wolf now to Bazur. This is our chance to possibly get back into this game. If we go forward, this way or that way. I don't know what way pointing. Either way, towards the left-hand side. Mejbri to Gaetano. In towards the centre circle, but he doesn't do it. Mejbri to Gaetano again. Now Marius Wolf Berezinski makes a run. Doesn't play it in front of him. Instead plays it to his feet. Berezinski does cross it. Bernardeschi, edge of the area. Bazur goes for a long-range effort. And Rashadli Bazur gets his second goal for Sampdoria. It's 2-1. We are back into this game. Gaetano's on a 6.6. He's struggling a little bit. Muru also on a 6.6. Right, let's do the Gaetano substitution. It's going to have to be Robbie Mudd, is it? No. We're going to do that, and then we're going to do Kolev on that left-hand side, so Bernardeschi's moving into the middle. Napoli are winning as well, so we've dropped down from 4th to 8th in the space of one match if everything stays this way. Hut Wagner with the goal kick. Roma have equalised against Juve, so we're not dropping all the way down. I think we go to 7th. Yes, we do. Sergiu forward to Bernardeschi. The Juventus loanee plays it to Muru on the left, back inside to Bazur. Now Georgi Kolev, the Bulgarian, the youngster, plays it across to the right. Marius Wolf on the volley. It's dinked onto the bar. It's not actually. It's just straight off the bar from Wolf. It is still 2-1 to AC Milan. It's 2-1 to Emil Ordero. Let's go positive. Let's give him a get creative. Look how dominant we've been in terms of shots, possession, the lot. We just can't get past Ordero. Mejbri to Berezinski, cross ball. Kolev's a headed effort is over the bar. It's probably was always going to go over because he's not very good at headers. He's a winger. Final 5 minutes. Juventus clearly have taken the lead against Roma once again. Come on. This is the time. This is the time. Bernardeschi steps up. 10 seconds to play. Bernardeschi's effort is saved. Ordero can still manage to save that one. It was hit the post again. We're going to drop down to 8th place. 4th to 8th in one match. In one match. After 32 games in the season, we've gone from 4th place to 8th place in one match. That is awful. And it was all because Emil Ordero. It was all Emil Ordero, wasn't it? Did he get man of the match? I don't think he did. But he should have done. A 7.9. Caldara with 2 goals from basically corners and free kicks. Gabbiadini missing a penalty. We have gone down to 8th place in the table. But, I mean, look how tight that is. Look how tight that is between those 5 teams. Cagliari, Fiorentina, Juve, Napoli, and us now at the bottom of that little pile of 5. Nearly said 3, it's 5. Well, we've got 6 games left to play, which means we've got 1 episode left to play. And what we are going to be doing, we're going to be doing Cagliari, we're going to be doing Fiorentina, because those are the 2 teams, or 2 of the 5 teams that are in that little scrap. Hopefully, a victory against... I mean, we've got some winnable games here. Torino and Regina should be winnable matches. Salernitana should be a winnable game as well. Sassuolo also should be a winnable game. So it's just Cagliari and Fiorentina that we need to try and pick up some points from. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2020 with Sampdoria. If you did enjoy, do please remember to leave a like. If you're new here and you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. I'll be back next time for the final episode of Season 3, where we could possibly, hopefully, qualify for the Champions League or Europe. Just not 7th or 8th. I don't want to finish mid-table once again. I don't want to do it.